Hey guys, welcome to another vintage baseball card video with Matt. Today we got another bag that we are trying to go through right here, guys. So let's go ahead and get it started. As you can see, the original seller was selling these for around 10 cents for an entire bag full right here, guys. So never know what you're going to find, because what they might have considered was cool back then, they might have started collecting and wound up having people in here that winded up becoming even better than they thought they were going to be. So you never know. We found some decent stuff so far. Nothing major out of all this stuff, guys. It is the junk wax era, but it's always fun, nostalgic to me to go through these, because these are the main players when I was watching baseball, like non-stop, constantly. You know, when I was a younger kid, that's all I thought about: live, sleep, and dream baseball. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the first stack right here, guys, just to see what we got in here. So to start us off, we have a Atlee Handmaker, Moose Haas, Hal Morris, Floyd Bannister. We've got a Tommy Gregg, Jim Corsi. We got a Jeff Conan, Ron Shepard, Lynn Sakata, Mike Edwards, Keith Smith, Todd Benzinger, Will Clark. Nice. I used to like collecting Will Clark cards right there, so I'll stick him to the little side pile right there. Alan Anderson, Tom Brookins. We got a Jay Howell, Mike Marshall, John Kruk, Mike Davis, Rod Nichols, Carlos Quintana, Bob Ojeda, Tom Edens, Gerald Young, Darnell Coles, Greg Jeffries, Chuck Kryn, Russ Swan, Stan Javier, Dave Rigatti, Kevin Mitchell. Kevin Mitchell was a good little player right there. I'll still come to the side right there. Some of those out of the way. Joe Klink, Bob Grinch, Paul Restrudel. Now, I like these cards because these are from 1979, guys. So this is a little start right here on some vintage cards, you know, like to find the old ones right here. So we got a Randy Bush, Bo Diaz, we got a Ed Ott, Chris Coderelli, Juan Bell, Ozzie Smith. I used to collect Ozzie Smith cards all the time too, guys. He was a great player. I had fun watching him all the time. Phil Plantier, Jose Lynn, Sparky Anderson, Luis Rivera, and Mark Langston. Alright, so we went through all those real fast. So let's go ahead and go for the next pile right here, guys. See what we got. We got an O.W. McDowell, Steve Trout, Ivan Caldwell, Tim Liana, Gary Varsho, Jesse Orozco, Mike Lavereri. We got a Tom Herr. We got a Pat Borders, Jose Bautista, Don Paul, Claudel Washington, Lee Mazzilli, Gary Pettis, John Tudor, Frank Viola, Bill Picata, Steve Crawford, Louis Polinia, Joe Bush card. This is the no-hitter, Indians versus the Athletics. So that's pretty cool right there. We got a Mickey Tettleton, Jim DeShilas, Ken Hill, Jimmy Key, Steve Curry. We have some upside down cards. The rest seem to be this way. We got a Kevin Appier, Todd Benzinger, Steve Farr, Tom Brookins, Ted Martinez, Gene Larkin, Luis Rivera, Todd Worrell, one stud. Let's see. We got Rafael Santana, Clay Parker, Barry Jones. That'd been nice if it was Barry Bonds. We got Rick Albrock, Al Newman, Von Hager, Ken Williams, Bill Castro, Chuck Krim, Greg Matthews, Ken Lundberg. We got Gary Sheffield, Mark Lemieux, Devin White, Greg Olson, Willie Wilson, Deion James, Eddie Murray, Jerry Roos, Dave Lamont, Greg Vaughn, Steve Bush, I can't even pronounce that one, Joe Oliver, and Randy Kutcher, guys. So, as you can tell, not even one like really famous name. No like Mark McGuire, no Sammy Sosa's, no, I'm pretty sure these have been picked through, and this guy just like dumped out all the good stuff after he probably like maybe bought some vintage packs looking for the rookies and just dumped these off. So we see we got a Mike Perez, Scott Fletcher, Jeff Parrott, Jeff Pico, Lonnie Smith, Dave Johnson, Mickey Tettleton, Mike Greenwell, got a Jason Grimsley, Mike Henneman, card stuck. Let's see, we got a Barry Jones. All right, here we go, guys. That's a nice card. That's decent right there. A Roger Clemens. All right, so let's stick that in the pile right there. We got Dave Enville, Matt Noakes, Rick Dempsey, Bob Forsch, Willie Frazier. We got a Lefty Groove pitcher, Baseball Greats by Swell. So that's pretty cool, from the Philadelphia Chewing Gum, excuse me. We got Jack Bromer, Jesse Barfield, Dave Rigotti, and Calvin Cigarelli, and Nick Isaki. Alright, and the last pile right here, guys. Here we go. We got a Kirby Puckett. Oh, good old Kirby Puckett. He was a good player right there, guys. We got Joe Bitker, Jerry Goff, George Brett. I used to have a ton of these cards, guys. I thought George Brett was the man back then. They always made him like some big shot. So we got Fred Lim, we got Larry Walker, Edgar Martinez, Bob Randall, Ken Clemente, Dan Petrie, Manny Lee, Bob Ojeda, Mark Salas, Jim Niedlinger, Pete something, Tom House, Dick Schofield, Danny Heap, Bob McDonald, Jack Armstrong, Chris Johnson, Geronimo Barrera, Luis Sojo, Rafael Palmeiro. Now, that was one of my favorite players also, guys, right there. So, stick him in the little save pile, you know. Alright, can't read the signature. We got Floyd Bannister's Bowman card. And this is the oversized card, you can see. Compared to a normal size card right there, it's a little bigger. Alright, so we got a Randy Hands, Robin Yount. That's pretty cool. Oh, Robin Yount. Tony Pena, Stan Javier. We've got a Mitch Williams, Bob Patterson, Storm Davis, Glenn Allen Hill, Jim Eisenreich, Glenn Hoffman, Mitch Williams, and last but not least, we got one more after that. We got Mickey Lolick, and the last one is Mike Dyer. Alright, guys, so let's go through our best ones out of that bag right there. I'm going to have to say the best ones is this Rafael Palmeiro card. It's pretty nice right there. It seems really good shape, too. It's not all beat up and torn up. This one's in real good shape. Also, we got this Roger Clemens All-Star card right there. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we got a Kevin Mitchell card just because I collected him growing up a lot. And got a Will Clark card just because I collected him growing up a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video going through these vintage baseball cards. And be sure to hit that like button down below, guys. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Peace.